Jack and the Beanstalk. Retold by Kylie Parry, illustrated by Philip Webb. Once upon a time, a boy named Jack lived in a cottage with his mother. They were very poor. One day, Jack's mother said, "We have no money for food. Take our cow to the market and sell her." So Jack set off with the cow. On the way to the market, Jack met a man. "That's a nice cow," said the man. "If you give me that cow, I will give you this magic bean. If you plant this magic bean, you will live happily ever after." Jack wanted to live happily ever after, so he gave the cow to the man and took the bean. He went home happy. But Jack's mother was not happy. "What have you done?" she cried. "Now we have no cow and no money." She threw the bean out the window. Jack and his mother went to bed hungry. Overnight, the bean grew. It grew into a beanstalk. The beanstalk grew and grew. It grew higher than the cottage. It curled up into the clouds. In the morning, when Jack woke up, the cottage was filled with green light. He saw the enormous beanstalk. "I am going to climb that beanstalk," he said. Jack got dressed. He swung his bag over his shoulder and started to climb. Up, up, up he went, up into the clouds. At the top of the beanstalk, Jack saw an enormous castle. He could hear a huge rumbling noise. "I wonder who lives here," thought Jack. He crept inside. Inside the castle, in an enormous chair, sat a sleeping, snoring giant. His snores rumbled like thunder. A goose sat at the giant's feet. Suddenly, the goose flapped her wings and laid a golden egg. Jack's eyes opened wide. He wanted that goose. He snatched her up and bundled her into his bag. "Honk! Honk!" screeched the goose. The giant woke up. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, that's my goose. You'd better run!" he roared. Jack ran. He ran as fast as he could. The giant lumbered after him. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I'll eat you for breakfast. Here I come!" he thundered. At last, Jack reached the beanstalk. Down, down, down he climbed. The beanstalk started to shake. The giant was climbing down after him. "Help!" yelled Jack to his mother. "Get the axe!" As soon as Jack reached the ground, he started to chop down the beanstalk. The beanstalk swayed and shook. The giant stopped climbing. He roared and thundered at Jack and scrambled back up the beanstalk. Crash! Down came the beanstalk. Jack and his mother and the goose that laid the golden eggs lived happily ever after. As for the giant, he was never seen again.